Hi great people, welcome to another episode of Biz Insight.
Number one character is integrity. One must be integral, you must not lie.
Where in this episode, I sat down with Mr. Mohamed Ayanle to unpack one of the biggest hurdles of entrepreneurs, that is raising capital.
And then when you're coming to investors, you say, my product is flying off the shelves. Wow. So that shows that I don't have the capital to go and invest the machinery. I don't have the raw material. Now that's called positive problem.
We talked about the challenges many face when trying to access funding, the main sources of capital available for startup, and the qualities you must show to secure support.
A poor person getting money, now that money will disturb him. And then a rich man will say, okay, what is he? He drinks a lot. Let me open a bar.
And finally, he shared his best advice for any entrepreneur looking to take that next step. It was a powerful conversation packed with practical insights you don't want to miss. Come along and let us check this.
This is Dove Podcast, crafting stories, building brands.
Yes, and you've talked about borrowing loans from financial institutions. Is there qualities that one has to have those qualities for a financial institution or any other person to grant him or her the loan for capital?
Yes.
Yeah.
For an African context, number one character is integrity. One must be integral. You must not lie. Your numbers must be saying what it's saying. You must not say that my books are saying this and whatever people come and find it is wrong. That's the first red flag. Number one, integrity. Number two is clarity. Yeah. Clarity. You must know your vision very well. Why? With clarity, you can within 3 minutes you can say your vision, where your company's is going, so that investors don't take. People are nowadays time conscious. They don't want something that you can't explain or you fumble a lot. No.
In other words, you know your idea in and out.
In and out within a few seconds, you can say that is one. Resilience. Obstacles are there. Business have challenges. There is a lot of financial, and without problems, the world won't exist. Problems are there to grow other people. So without problems, we can't have something, because God is giving us a problem to grow ourselves. Financial discipline. One must have a financial discipline so that you keep your books. Even if it's a tomato kiosk, you must keep your proper record keeping. You must do everything so that people can track back whatever you are going. If your trends are showing positive growth, if it's going negative, numbers don't lie. So once you have data, now people can track it. And lastly, your communication skills. This is where I'm also a student. I'm here in these shows, in these episodes, and this podcast, because if 5 years, 6 years ago, I could not even speak well. But now at least I can try. At least 30% improving. But 70% of my communication skills, I'm here. If a good coach is watching, you can come and now I have the ability to hire you so that you train me further, so that I'm able to get the dream of raising $1 million. That's my long-term goal, inshallah. Within 2 years.
We say inshallah.
Inshallah, God willing. So communication skills is there. I'm also a student. As I talk here, I haven't gotten super rich, but I'm on the way. Inshallah, in 10 years, 15 years, who knows? We become the next Dangote.
God knows. Big thing.
The next big thing, God knows. Yeah.
Yeah, and the part of resilience, I would like to add. Business needs resilience. Yeah. Unakuta watu wameanza business leo, amepata loss ya 50 bob na ana decide siwezi endelea tena. Hii ni hasara. Resilience matters a lot in business. Business is composed of losses. You have to get losses, then profits. So
that's why I'm telling you, we have the triangle.
Yeah.
Only few make at the top. Why? 99% people can't make in business. It's because of losses, obstacles, resilience, stamina. Kuwa na ile usichoke. Football, a midfielder akichoka, the team will be beaten.
Crumble.
So you must be overworking, knowing that it can break even 3 years, 2 years. So can you wait?
We've tackled about the resilience and communication skills. I can say, is there a process of one to raise a capital? Is there a new process you have to follow for you to raise a capital?
First, before raising capital, one must first start investing in himself. If you have an idea, come and invest in yourself. Start with your own money, your own capital. But where problem happens in Africa is people want other people's money, but they don't want to invest. They have a good idea. They will say they need the next Uber, the next thing. But the investors will ask you, have you invested your own time, your own resource, your own thing? Have you tested the market?
Invest
People
in
fail
yourself.
to market to the market so that the market will give you the real feedback. If this product is needed, it will tell you, people will buy. And then when you're coming to investors, you say, my product is flying off the shelves. Wow. So that shows that I don't have the capital to go and invest the machinery. I don't have the raw material. Now that's called positive problem. Investors, will they not invest? Yes. As long as your character is good, they will invest in you, because the market is saying huge demand. Maybe you're making hair special oils for women or skin products for women. Let's assume your product, all the ladies are buying off, but you have a problem of demand. You can't meet the demand. People are waiting.
Yeah.
Everyone will come and invest. But now your character will save you. If you are a crook, if you are bad history, if you are cheating, now because investors wataogopa kesho biashara yako ikishika vizuri, if your business flies off the shelf, wewe utawaruka, or you just now do your own money.
But that is happening.
Character inauza watu. And most Kenyans and most Africans, our character is not that straightforward. It's supposed to be borrowed from religious backgrounds. If you're a Christian, go back to your biblical roots. If you're a Muslim, practice the ethical. You know, the Jewish, even if they're stubborn and they have their bad worldly views, but in terms of business, the word is the contract. They follow the what is called Torah. Torah is the most, Torah they follow. Mostly they're successful. Why East African, the Somalis, mostly they are successful. It's because I'm not saying, I'm not bragging, I'm from there, but because of, those commands you can't break. It's part of the rules. Most people and the most East African Somalis, they never went majority to schools in terms of other things, but the character of the Islamic, they embedded their character,
they follow the
Islamic way, so that if someone gets out, people won't trade with him. It's like you are casting out. But here in Africa, everyone wants a shortcut. They want to drive the last Lamborghini. The people scam online. People do a lot of things to make the name of in the name of making money. Money is it's not a destination. It's supposed to be enjoyed. You make it. It's a God that gives you a resource. Then that resource you must be responsible how you're going to get it, and you get it in a legal way, because in the world you have to solve a problem. And God brought us, all of us, we are each other's problem. The moment we solve each other's problem, if you have a plumbing issue, a plumber comes and you're not giving the money because you love the plumber. No, it's because you have a problem.
We're here to complement each other.
So we have to complement. If it's a media, the same. So God is making us together. Now people are here in this company doing some. You are solving manpower problem, but at the same time you must gain something, experience, exposure. That's now nothing comes with that easy.
So basically what you're saying is invest yourself first before someone else can invest. For me to obtain capital from somebody, I must invest first. For any other financier to come and finance me, I have to invest in myself.
Course, yes. You have to start yourself. You test the market. You see if it's a problem, itakwambia. If it is a positive, now it's the time to look for investors.
Yani hata kama ni small, start with that small thing you have. Anza na 100, tuonyeshe clear strategy, ndo mimi naweza kuja kupa 1,000 ongezee. See, ni kama hivyo tu.
Exactly, that's a simple.
Start small. During the process of finding capital, we have to agree that there is some mistake that people do when to obtain capital. Any mistakes that an entrepreneur can do when finding capital?
First, I think the first we talked, they believe the idea without testing. That's number one flaw. You don't believe the product. Just testing the market. That's supposed to be done. But 99% they want the capital of other people's money. They don't want to invest in themselves. That's one red flag. Second, it's over ambitious. They want to promise you heaven while they're here. Why? They think that I will make you as an investor, I will make you $1 million, I will make you 1 million Kenya shilling. But you haven't tested anything. That's called over-ambitious. Be realistic, be on the ground, give facts, and will save you. So those are, I can say, the two problems that mistakes. Most people who want to start, there's a lot, but for the sake of time, I think I can give those two.
Now, for somebody to invest in yourself, have a clear strategy. Show us your strategy, what your business can achieve in certain timeline.
Exactly.
I think time is catching on us, and I want to release you.
Thank you.
I would like to give a piece of advice to that entrepreneur downside there who wants to venture in business. What is that piece of advice you can advise him or her based on capital or the business at large?
For me, always I have this advice. Start where you are. Do what you can with whatever you have at your hand, and then success attracts. You don't chase money, you don't chase investors. Become the person you want. For me to raise $1 million or a certain amount of money, I must be consistent, delivering be good until those investors are attracted to me, not me the opposite. You know, money attracts to you when you are the right person, your character, you're honest, you're trustworthy, you are integrity, all these things combined, and you start with where you are. Small beginning, you climb where you are with what you have, with whatever at your hand. That's one thing. So success attracts the right people. So I think with those become a valuable person, and then success becomes your home.
They say money attaches itself to the rightful person.
Exactly.
You have to be rightful, you have to be real for the money to come to you.
There is a saying, before I say it happened in the world, there is a wise person said that if all the money around the world, people are taking, the millionaires, the billionaires' money, and evenly distributed among the population of the world, 8 billion people, gets the same amount of money, you know that in 2 to 3 years' time, all the money will suck back by the right people will get the money back. Why? Because with the person with that billion mindset, he will come up with a problem. Already you have a problem. Now you have too much money problem. A poor person getting money, now that money will disturb him. And then a rich man will say, okay, what is he? He drinks a lot. Let me open a bar. Okay, he likes bicycles. Let me import for him. And then I raise capital in the stock market. And then the wise among them will invest in my stock with the capital. I'll deliver the product. They will buy. Now, yule ambaye anakuwa na washwa na pesa, pesa yake ataona within 6 weeks ama 6 months pesa zimeisha. Amerudi square wapi? Because anarudi kwa mindset yake mahali level yake. Yeye hajawahi na 100,000. That's 100,000 Kenya shillings, that's $1,000. But today you give him $3,000. Yule hakai nyumbani. He has to make sure that money goes to where he's capable of. Yeye anazazuia $3,000, $40, $50 like Kenya. Sio? Kuna mwingine thermostat yake limit yake ni 100,000. It depends everyone's mindset. Sio? To me you come 10 million, you wouldn't scare me. 15 million, 20. Sinajua kuna mtu ukimpa 1 million hautaona Mombasa
kabisa.
Anaenda Diani and enjoy, he's a rich person, but knowing that he will come and lose. So the wisest people will come up with systems, they will come up with business setups so that they suck back the money that was distributed, and then in 3-5 years the same owners of billionaires will become the same billionaires. The millionaires will become the millionaires, and the people who are the majority are the
shillionaires.
The shillionaires in terms of the ladder. See, at the top ni ngumu. Kwa ladder wale wa chini ndio wengi wana scramble. So kupata huku it's a lot of discipline, resilience, ideas, hard work. You can go with few years without any penny, but people can't go away with it.
Mindset is crucial.
There, 80% I always say, it's my motto, is psychology. 20% is strategy. 80% is here. If you're not flying from here, it will be hard.
Can be the way you've said, I can give you 10 million, but within 1 week you've squandered all.
Why? Because that's your level.
A person with the right mindset, you can give him or her just 10K and he'll expand a lot.
Lastly, to the jackpot winners, 90% of them will come back to square one. They'll go, if they are winning jacks, they go back, and then they lose their money. They won't even invest in houses. 90% they will utilize, because that money will stop them, because it's not the money they earn through the right way. Someone wins spot pesa, so you 200 million. Almost million. I don't know what is he doing now. Nothing big.
Flash life
kidogo inakuwa within 5 years pesa ile imeisha. He has done anything. He has many wives, he does all things. He can call a whole village, but knowing that those
wanasema wanaregeshia mwili shukrani. Unajua ukiteseka sana lazima na wewe uko mafutani lazima uweke.
Wewe inaonekana wewe unataka
Kenyan mentality.
Yes.
Shukran sana. Thanks Mr. Mohamed, and for our audience, this thing is episodal. We've started today. This thing will go. We want to teach you business. So tune here. We'll give you 1 episode in each and every week. We have to teach you business, and you'll be successful. This is the place to be. Thanks, Mr. Mohamed, and we welcome you again next time.
Thank you a lot. I'm here. I'm glad I'm home. Inshallah, I'm there to also impact souls.
To our audience, we are grateful to you, and I was your host, Musa Saro. Next time, be here. We're gonna put more insight in business. Welcome again.
Thank you.
This is Dove Podcast, crafting stories, building brands.